What is up, YouTube? Today I'm bringing you a new video. I'm going to be shifting my videos over to DoorDashing for a little while, talking about my experience in DoorDashing as a part-time DoorDasher in addition to my full-time job. And I'm going to be talking about DoorDashing for the foreseeable future. So today we're going to be talking about how to make money on DoorDash in 2021. Feel free to ask me questions about DoorDash, anything about DoorDash, and just feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll be talking more about DoorDash in the future. So, what is DoorDash? DoorDash is a food delivery service. Basically, you sign up. Same day, you can actually most of the time start dashing. You go on there, they run a background check. You end up then getting approved. You just simply have any sort of car. Pretty much works for DoorDash, and doesn't matter if it's from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2020s. You can definitely DoorDash just about any car you want. And then essentially, some dashers can immediately dash that day. Sometimes they ask that you wait till you get the red card. And what the red card is a little card that allows you to purchase food for customers at certain restaurants and stores. So your red card is going to look like this. Just a little red credit card. And once you get an order, it'll tell you need the red card. I was able to dash immediately without that and accept orders that didn't use that until that came in. Some people have to wait for it to come in. It just depends on your area, what kind of restaurants are available. So you should be able to do it same day. Some places you have to wait for the red card. So how it kind of works is basically once you get on there, you set your own times to dash. You get to set your own times. You can dash as little as 30 minutes a week or as much as 87 hours a week. You can dash as much as you want, so great for part-timers, or if you want to try to do it full-time. Basically, there's a base pay, so someone pays a delivery fee of $3, $5. You get that, and then on top of that, they can tip. You can get those tips, and then if it's real busy, DoorDash will say, hey, we'll give you an extra $2 in delivery, so that's incentives that DoorDash likes to offer. Especially during those busy times, dinner rush, lunch rush, you're going to be able to get those kinds of offers. Basically, those offers usually ain't too good, but hey, an extra $1.50 per delivery is pretty good. So if the base fee is $4, then you get a $3 tip. That's $7, and then there might be a $1 incentive, so $8 to run a delivery across town ain't too bad. They also have another program where you can refer a friend. Basically, you can get a little link, send it to someone. They can then sign up. If they complete so many deliveries, you get a couple $100. That's another good program that they run. So when is the best time to DoorDash? Essentially, you want to go, what I found in my small town, I live in a small town near Nashville, Tennessee. And the best times I have found is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. The reason for this being, I believe, is because everybody gets paid on Fridays. Everybody gets paid on Fridays. They have the money. They're going to go ahead and, eat out that night. And maybe they don't want to go out, but they still don't want to cook. So they just order on in, and people have big orders, and a lot of times they tip pretty good Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. On Friday, Saturday night, sometimes I make $40 an hour because some individuals will tip $20, just to get that food. So definitely pretty great. Another thing I found is a great time to DoorDash is, this is something to only do if you're comfortable with it and at your own risk, is in inclement weather. So if it's storming, if it's raining, if it's snowing, not a lot of people want to go out and dash in that, but people don't want to go out and get food in that. So what's going to happen is DoorDash is going to offer incentives because they don't have enough drivers. You're going to have higher tippers because they want to make sure the food gets to them. Now, last time it snowed here, if you didn't tip at least $10, your order wasn't going to get accepted. Dashers were knowing people were tipping big because it was snowing. They were only accepting $10 orders and higher. So you definitely, inclement weather is a great time to dash, but you're gonna need to make sure that you feel comfortable and do it at your own risk. So that's definitely great times to go. Friday, Saturday, Sunday evenings, and then inclement weather. So DoorDash, another reason why I suggest it is I just do it on the side. I have a wife, I have kids, I have a full-time job, but hey, if we want a little extra spending money, let me just go out to DoorDash a little bit on Friday night, make a little extra money. Saturday and Sunday, we have a little extra spending money. So it's a great side gig. It can be a great full-time gig. Like I said, I make anywhere from $10 to $40 an hour. It really varies that much, just depending on what's going on with the orders. I have seen people even DoorDash with children. Basically, if they go into the store, they just bring their kid in with them. They grab the food, they get the kid back in the car, and do that. So it can also be an option for single parents. I don't necessarily know how DoorDash sometimes feels about people doing that, but normally no one gives a complaint as long as you're being smart about it, taking your kid in the store with you, taking your kid back to the car. You're not leaving your child unattended, and especially if they're older. If you're taking a 10-year-old, definitely do that at your own risk, but it does work for some single parents. Another thing about DoorDash, like I said, you can do it as little as 30 minutes, or you can do it as long as 87 hours in a week. And another great thing is you can cancel a dash. You can go in there, schedule, look for opportunities to schedule in your area. You can schedule an hour dash for 5 to 6 o'clock. You just want to get a little bit of money, go out and dash. So 5 to 6 o'clock, I'm going to go out and dash. Well, let's say something comes up. I can cancel that dash, and there's no penalty for doing that. When you get into penalties, is the most common time you'll get into a penalty is basically if you accept an order and then you cancel out of it after already accepting it. You say, I can't run this anymore, even though I've already started heading to the restaurant. It's not going to look good on you. You're going to get points taken off your account. That's going to hurt you in the long run. They're not going to give you as many orders. Another thing is if an order pops up, you can decline to not do it. If it's just $3 and you have to run 25 miles, you can accept to not do it. However, every time you do that, you start at 100% of being a great dasher. Every time you do that, you're going to go down. And if you get down into, when you start getting down in the 70s, you're not going to get as many orders. When you get into the 60s, DoorDash is going to start giving you major penalties and trying to figure out what's going on. There are ways to be banned. Just for an example, if you take someone's food, you're going to be banned. So that's going to be a subject for another video, but there are many ways to be banned. I've been DoorDashing almost a year. As a side gig, I really love it. I've made a decent amount of money doing it. Like I said, anywhere from $10 to $45 an hour. It's been great. I love the flexibility of it. If I don't want to dash this week, I don't have to. I can do 30 minutes if I want to. I've had other people say, well, you can just get a part-time job. They're going to require at least one full work day. If I don't want to even work that week, I don't have to. I can just, with DoorDash, I can just go for an hour or two, make a little bit of cash, and be done with it. Super flexible. The downsides are you got to buy your own gas. But if you go out and you make $100 and you spent $10 in gas, that's perfectly fine with me. So you got to buy your own gas. And at the end of the year, DoorDash will send you a little form for your taxes, and it will basically just say how much you got paid so that the IRS knows how much to tax you on it. And you'll just use that when you're filing your taxes. So it's been a great gig for me. DoorDashing has been awesome. I have plenty of stories to tell about it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section. I'm definitely willing to answer questions. And like and subscribe, and we'll go through some more crazy DoorDash stories, and we'll learn about DoorDash. And thank you for watching.